What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Lpcruz212. It's time for Week 13 picks. Hjoshi will be coming on shortly, guys, so I just want to let you guys in as I head up. So, not only that we're going to go through Week 13, Hjoshi is going to be talking about some of the games that we thought that these teams were going to win, but ended up losing. So tonight, I'm going to be doing some commissions, and maybe some domains here and there. Probably work on Charlotte once again. Who knows? But we'll see where it goes from there. So, sit back, relax, enjoy some Mountain Dew. What's up, Cameron? My buddy Hjoshi is going to be joining on through my Discord server, so just want to give you a heads up. And yes, I did change my... Oh, whoa, hold on, guys. I think we're going to have two people... here. Hang on one sec, guys. I think my brother Savage is going to be on. Here we go. I think this is going to be an interesting one. Ah, shit. Sorry, guys. Alright, so I'm definitely going to have my mic. I'm going to have my headset on my ears now, so this is going to be a little tough. Yo, what's up? Not much. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my brother, Mr. Savage 666 Killer.
Oh, you're online already? What the hell?
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh.
Dude, I was pretty quick on it. Bro, I just took a quick shower and stuff and, you know, did all that after I got home.
Right.
Yeah, so Hjoshi's not on yet, guys, so just hang on one second. And no, it's not Mountain Dew. No, it's not Mountain Dew Energy this time, unfortunately. It's a Mountain Dew Kickstart. Because the corner store, unfortunately, ran out of all of them. Honestly, man, I think I just sold out of all the flavors.
I know, right? You fucking bought them
Oh,
all.
man, yeah, like, dude. Kind of reminds me at the time that I used to, like, make the other sort, like, run out of, like, peach tea Monster. That used to be my favorite before they came out with the Dragon Green Tea.
Oh, yeah.
Was it that one?
They got rid of it, though, right?
Yeah, the Dragon Green Tea, they got rid of it, yeah.
No, I mean the peach tea.
No, they rebranded it. Along with the other rehab labels. They're all, like, in different colors now, so it's like... Okay. So, in case you guys don't know, my brother Savage 6 Killer is and still is my partner in crime, like back in the old Call of Duty days, when me and my brother used to like ransack lobbies and everything, back in the Black Ops 2 days.
Yeah, you remember that one day that we had a full party? It was me, you, had to be Isaiah, Trix, that one guy, that Red Rocket guy that was nice.
Yeah, I think so.
Older guy.
Yeah.
And Nathan, we had a full party, and we had the same tag, clan tag, and one person took a look at us, he was like, hell no, I'm not playing in this lobby.
Oh my god, I remember that! Oh my god, I so totally remember that. This guy's like, oh, I ain't dealing with them.
He's like, nah, these guys are too organized, I'm not dealing with that shit.
Oh man, yo, that was some good times, man. I remember that.
I was dying laughing when he said that. He's like, nope, he left right away.
He was like, I ain't dealing with these guys. Yeah. Black Ops 2 was the shit back then.
Oh yeah, that's the last great Call of Duty, man.
I know.
Stay close, and you will live.
I'll tell you, if Activision and Treyarch legit just like remake Call of Duty Black Ops 2 for the PS4 and other consoles, everybody's gonna jump up on that.
Oh yeah, man.
And I definitely would jump back on that. Like, shoot.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, you know. We get back the Brothers of Destruction of Call of Duty, and boom. These guys ain't gonna be messing with us anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, so, let me just let my buddy Hjoshi know that I've started, so hang on 1 second.
You get him on the phone though, right? Not on...
Yeah. Yeah, through my Discord.
Oh, okay. Well, I ain't gonna be talking about football, because I don't even fucking watch football, so...
Yeah, I know.
But I guess later on, when you're done, we could talk about, you know, what happened with Punk and everything.
Oh, man, yo, we could, like, talk about that on the stream, too, man. Dude, like, everybody was... That arena went nuts.
Yeah,
like,
that had to be one of the biggest pops in the modern era. I can't remember the last pop that was that crazy.
Oh, man.
When we were still watching, like when we were still watching regularly, I can't remember anybody that got a pop like that.
Yeah, no, I don't remember either. I mean, yo, when CM Punk, like, legit just came out, yo, Seth Rollins was pissed.
Yeah, that was funny.
Like, that wasn't scripted when he got pissed off. That was...
No, because, well, you know what, people are arguing over that, but one thing you have to realize is, number one, the biggest argument that people are putting forward to saying, you know, that was not scripted is that he knew that he wasn't on camera. But what you have to realize is that these guys also play to the crowd. Even if the camera's not on them, when they're in character, they still play to the crowd.
Right.
The only time they're not in character is when they're not in a fucking arena, or they're backstage or whatever, and they're not, you know, a part of the show. But when they're in front of people, even if the camera's not on them, they're still, you know, like, in character. So, I mean, it's hard to say if he was in character or not. But yeah, that he was... The biggest thing for me is that he was cussing.
Yeah, he was cursing.
Because you're not supposed to do that. Yeah, he was giving the finger, he was cursing, you know, they don't like that shit. You're not supposed to do that shit. You know, even though it was a pay-per-view anyway, but you're still not supposed to really do that.
Oh yeah, that's true. Oh man.
But I mean, oh, and then Rhea's reaction to... but she's a heel, so she's gonna react that way anyway.
Oh man, so that's pretty cool.
But like, not even when The Rock and Cena came back earlier this year, did they get a pop like that? It was crazy.
Oh yeah, I agree. I mean, shoot. Because
I mean, you expect them. This was a surprise. Punk hasn't been in WWE in like almost 10 years.
Yeah, that was the last time. Last time he was in was like early 2014 after the Royal Rumble. That was the time that he quit. Because he...
What's funny is that might be his first match back. That might be his first time back in action in Royal Rumble.
Oh, exactly.
Because that's the next show. That's the next pay-per-view. That's gonna be his big storyline coming back. You know, it's been 10 years. He left at the Royal Rumble, and he's coming back at the Rumble.
Oh man, that's gonna be really cool. You know, and with Triple H running, you know, the whole creative control, things are getting a lot better.
Yeah, that's what everybody's been saying. That's been watching these last couple years.
And all right, ladies and gentlemen, you heard the thing. Ladies and gentlemen, he's here. Give it up for the Mr. Man of the Hour, Mr. Hjoshi. What's up? Not much, man. Dude, guess what? We have another guest in here. It's my brother Savage.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
really?
don't. Yeah, what's up, man? Don't expect me to participate too much because, you know, I don't know anything about football, so I'll let you guys go out.
Alright, you're good.
I don't know anything about football.
Yeah, don't worry, you're good. Alright, so. Alright, bro. So. What happened with the Lions, man?
Bro, that was the biggest game ever, and
What happened? I think you got cut off.
no, I'm here.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so.
You here?
I'm here. I know camera
Yeah, I
can
was
hear
gonna
you.
say though, I was watching that game. I don't know what happened. I don't know how the Lions could have lost that game.
Oh, man. Like, I had to say this. I think the Packers had momentum going on, according to what my father said, because he was watching the game last week too. Because I gave him a call yesterday.
Yeah.
Because the Packers had momentum last week, even though I think they lost the last week's game, if I'm not mistaken, the week before. But then, next thing you know, like, they had the momentum. Once that team has the momentum, then, you know, man, they had the chance to win. But yeah, that's what happened.
Illusion shattered.
Yeah, seriously, I don't know how they could have lost.
I'll say this though, I know the Lions had a few turnovers. I've seen the highlights. I don't think they intercepted the football, but all I know is that, like, the Packers defense was crazy. Like, they stepped up. Like, not only that they stepped up to the plate, but, you know, they prevented the Lions from getting bragging rights. Because you know what they say, like, it's hard to beat a team twice.
Yep.
That's how it is. And that's what happened. And then, oh man. There's one game that I want to talk about. Though, oh man. Okay, so the Eagles and the Bills. Do you think the Bills should have won that game, yes or no?
Yes. Easily. They were playing good.
There is no escape.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing.
Inazuma shines
I don't
eternal.
blame the Bills for actually kicking the field goal. Just put it this way, the Bills had nothing to lose. Even when they kicked that field goal, it was like, okay, they wanted to make sure in case if the Bills, like if the Eagles didn't, like, convert, right? If they didn't score, the Bills win the game.
Dance with the waves.
That's what would have happened. But
Suffocate!
But the Bills took it lightly, and the Eagles scored the touchdown.
I got carried.
Shine down.
And that's what happened. Okay. This. All right, hold on, guys. Cameron's asking what songs made me cry. Actually, no. It's hard. To be honest with you, Cameron, it's hard. It's really difficult for any song to make me cry. But you have to say what song is emotional. It's Dust by Tremonti.
All the world holds dear
Probably one
is
of
but
the
a backdrop
probably
of
one of the best songs
constant
Tremonti's
motion.
ever made.
I stand before it,
But anyway,
alone and unchanging.
back to the subject on the football games. This is a question that I am going to be asking. People can have their own opinions on this, whether they like this question or not. Because everybody is saying that the Cowboys are the best team in the league right now, which I find total BS. And the reason why people are saying that is because the Cowboys have been handed to teams that are under or par of 5 games. Okay? So here's the thing. I'm probably going to end up answering my own question, but I'll let you go first and I'll ask this question. Do you think the Dallas Cowboys are frauds? Yes or no?
I wouldn't say frauds. I just don't think they're good enough to beat really good teams.
Okay.
They're gonna be first round of exits again, like they were last season.
Okay. To me, they were handed to them an easy schedule. Just because like, you're facing easy teams that has like 4 wins and under, does not give them the doesn't give them the right as best team in the league. It's total BS. All right, and I hate that.
Yeah.
And then when you keep talking about them and overhype them more, right? And when they face a tough team in the league, they lose. Okay?
Yeah.
That's when you are supposed to show up and beat that team that has more wins than the other football teams. Just because you have like, oh, you got 8 wins or like 7 wins or 6 wins, right? And then there's one team that's got 8 or 10, 11 wins, right? You are that team that's gonna prove to them that you are the best team in the league. But no. When it matters the most, they lose. That's what happens.
Yeah. Exactly, yeah.
Like example, when everyone expected the Cowboys to beat the Cardinals, what happened? They lost. The Cardinals embarrassed them and wiped the floor with them. That's what made me laugh. Because even though the Cardinals are not a good team, they freaking upset them. They embarrassed them. That's what they did. And then when let's see. And then their second loss, I believe their second loss was to the 49ers. Best team in the league. Everyone expected the 49ers to win. Yeah, everyone favored the Cowboys to win, but what happened? They lost. That's what happened. Then their third loss came to the Eagles. So, yeah. Yeah, so the Cowboys getting all these wins was against teams that has like 4 games, that only won 4 games. That's that. To me, they're just making them frauds. I think, to me, the Dallas Cowboys are frauds. That's what I'm saying. The Cowboys are frauds. I'm sorry, but people may not like my answer, but that's what I think. The Dallas Cowboys ain't nothing but frauds.
Yeah.
Because they're going to face the Seattle Seahawks come this Thursday coming up on the Thursday night game. I mean, even though they faced... Who?
49ers.
Yes. Okay. So, yeah, that was a tough loss. It was a tough team. The 49ers were expected to beat them. But I think but to me, the Seahawks have 6 wins still. The Seattle Seahawks can still get a win. And get their groove back.
Yeah.
So, like, let's say this. If the Cowboys lose to the Seattle Seahawks, then that's where reality is gonna punch them in the face. And then they're gonna realize, oh, I forgot. Like, uh-oh, this isn't good. But then again, I think my stream should be going okay. But anyway, soon they're gonna realize, oh, we're not this good enough, so we gotta do something to go back to the old drawing board. That's what's gonna happen. I've seen this, but I've seen this before. I've seen this with teams like the Cleveland Browns, when they had a good mean streak going on, but yet they had to go back to the old drawing board when they lost a few games. Because even when you think you're good, there's always going to be a team that's better than you. It's in any sport.
The
whether
world
it's
remains
football,
constant over the centuries.
baseball, basketball,
But human life
soccer,
is like the dew
hockey.
at dawn, or a bubble rising through water.
Okay?
Transitory.
Does not matter. Just because you have a good mean streak going on, there's going to be one team that has either 0 losses or 1 loss. They're going to come up to your home field, or you're going to go to their home field, and they're going to kick your ass.
Yeah.
That's the truth. And then with these delusional Cowboys fans, right? Everyone's like, oh, this our year, we're going to the Super Bowl. Like, my God, just shut up and smell the fucking coffee, dude. You guys won against teams that don't have that much wins. Like, dude, like the minute the team gets eliminated from the playoffs, they just start thinking like, start smelling their own stench. It's like in the words of Stephen A. Smith, what can go wrong will go wrong. And that's usually to the delusional Cowboy fans. But there are some Cowboy fans that are like, you know, they face reality and they know that they're not a good team. And they know that they're not afraid to admit it. That's what happens.
Yeah.
Oh, man. And then there's one thing I want to go over is, how do you feel about that win against New England Patriots?
It wasn't a pretty win, but a win's a win, so I'll take it.
Yeah, me too. But we're still in top 5 in the NFL draft, though. I'll tell you that for sure.
Yeah.
So that's what it is. What? Oh man. But here's the thing, though. The Giants are gonna have a bye week this week, and so our team's not playing.
Much needed too.
Yeah.
For a good win.
I'm just hoping that like my stream is not going into like black screen of death. So I'm just hoping that doesn't happen. If it does happen, then we're gonna have a problem. Because for some reason my internet's been very, very funky as of late. It's not funny. Oh man. So just remember, guys, just a disclaimer on the bar, we are not professional sports analysts when talking about football, okay? So there's that. So, oh man. So I'll say this though, with the Baltimore Ravens and Kansas City Chiefs fighting for the first round bye throughout this season, who do you think is gonna get it the most? Actually, who do you think is gonna get it? Chiefs or the Ravens?
I'm gonna lie. That's gonna be hard because the Ravens have it right now, but I don't know. I think it's gonna be but I don't know. I feel like the Ravens are gonna somehow the number 1 seed in the AFC.
Okay. I believe that.
Yeah, that's what I think.
I believe that 100%. I do. But, how do I put this? The Baltimore Ravens are really good. I'll tell you that for sure. Every time they do good, like in the regular season, and it's like they always find a way to lose in the playoffs. Either if it's like in the wild card round or in the divisional round. Okay? But usually usually what happens is that like you don't get teams that have a first round bye. They lose to the divisional round. That happens there are times that happens and there are times it don't. So that's what it is.
Here come the
But
fireworks!
I think the Baltimore Ravens can end up going to the AFC Championship if they keep playing the way they are. But do I see them going to a Super Bowl? Well, that all depends on the Kansas City Chiefs' performance. Because the Chiefs are... What's going on? Okay, now I know what's going on. I think my internet is really acting.
Yeah.
What the hell's going on? Like, okay. As long as my stream's being monitored, it's fine.
Torn to oblivion! There is no escape!
Okay. I just don't want to hit like the black screen of death. If they hit the black screen of death, it's game over. And I have
No one escapes my sight!
Because I checked the router, it should be fine. Because when my brother was
Sometimes you
was
can't
here
keep
at
up
the
with
time.
speed.
Oh, you took the Jonathan Jackson on me.
The fuse is lit.
Yeah, I think he's lost. Okay, he's out.
No, you're good.
Okay. Alright,
No,
anyway.
I'm here.
Yeah, I know you're here. Alrighty then, so Texans almost beat the Jacksonville Jaguars. What do you think on the Texans right now?
I think they can get a wild card spot. They're really good this year.
Yeah, really, the way how they turned it around, it's like this. Like how the Texans were last year with a 2-13 or 3-12 record of last year. They oh man. Let me tell you. And it has to be
Yeah.
it has to be from that time when the Dolphins when the Dolphins smoked the Broncos with a 70-20 lead like several weeks ago. And that's not a joke, guys. 70 points the Miami Dolphins put up against the Denver Broncos. You don't see that in football all the time. And the last time that has happened was back like in the 1970s. I think it was 1970s, if I'm not mistaken. But it was the Giants against Washington, and the Giants lost that game. So that was like way before our time. Okay.
Yep.
So, man. But whatever it is, it's working. It's working for the Broncos, and I think Russell Wilson has finally found this groove. And I think that if the Broncos keep playing the way they are now, they could get into the wild card.
Probably, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh yeah, definitely. Because that's a team to watch out for.
Yeah, I mean, they won 5 straight.
Yeah, and that's not easy to do. It's not.
Like, they beat the Bills and the Chiefs.
Yeah, I think that victory against the Chiefs in the second week, I think that was a revenge game that they'll never forget. When they freaking play Taylor Swift like in their stadium, that was like, yo, they're legitimately trolling the Kansas City Chiefs right now because of Travis Kelce dating Taylor Swift. I was like, yo, they did not just go there. That was legitimately funny. I have to say. I was just, wow, they actually did like freaking troll them. Oh man, dude.
Yeah.
Shoot. Alrighty then. So, now it's time. Now we got the chats out of the way. Now it's time to do our football picks. Alright, it's Hjoshi. Just put up the schedule and I'll do the honors with the first game so we know who's coming up on the Thursday night. So, first game is Seattle Seahawks and the Cowboys. And my pick is Seahawks.
Yeah, I want the Seahawks to win, but I definitely think the Cowboys are the better team in this game, but I wouldn't be surprised. And because also it's a home game for the Cowboys, and AT&T Stadium gets so loud.
Yeah, that is true. I've been to AT&T Stadium.
I don't want the Cowboys to win.
I
Yeah, I
can't
want
wait
the Seahawks to
any
win,
longer.
but I don't know. I had to go with the Cowboys on this.
Oh man. Well, yeah, I'm gonna go with an upset for
Is
this
it
one.
time for me to join you?
So, I'm going with the Seahawks. I'm going with Seattle.
And next
jam.
game we got Colts and Titans.
Ooh.
I'm going with the Colts on this one.
Oh man, I think the Colts have turned it around this season too, because I think the Colts are also in the hunt for the wild card playoffs too, if I'm not mistaken, or are in the spot in the playoffs. So I'm not 100% sure, but this is gonna be a good one. But I have Colts winning this one against the Titans because the Titans aren't that good. I see this as a smoke fest for the Colts.
Yeah.
Next game up.
And then next up we got Falcons and Jets.
Man, dude. I'm going with the Falcons.
Fire hazard!
I'll go with the
I
Falcons.
don't think it's just gonna win any games.
No.
Like after what happens.
Yeah, after what happened with Zach Wilson and stuff like that, when he blew his chances. Yeah.
Boba, get them!
Jets are done for the season. I'm sorry, but yeah, I got the Falcons.
Next game, we got Lions and Saints.
I see this as the Lions getting. I see this as the Lions getting another win here, because this is where the Lions can pick themselves back up and get another win here. Okay, what's going on here? Okay, there we go. So, with my take here, I have the Lions over the Saints.
Yeah. I know they lost on Thanksgiving, but I think they're gonna come back around. They should win this game. If the Lions don't win this game, then they're in the hot water of not making the playoffs.
Oh yeah, definitely. Because
Like they should be on alarm. Like if they don't win this game, everyone should be panicking. Like not almost panicking.
oh yeah, exactly. Because you're like the team that's being talked about right now, and how you turned your season around last year, and then losing your third game against the Packers, right? Losing this one, getting your fourth loss, yeah, you're almost being hot water, but like you gotta freaking get it together if you want to get that, if you want to be in the playoffs. Like that's your chance to secure your win. Sorry, Cameron, but you know.
Shred till I'm dead!
Yeah, this is like usually that time on Tuesday when we talk football and
Time
stuff.
to go!
So, you know. I know it's not your sport, but this is usually what me and Hjoshi do. It's like our tradition.
You're toast!
What? Someone in the chat is complaining?
Here come the fireworks!
Oh, whoa.
Time for a light show!
And let's see, next game up, we got. Oh, this is a good one. Broncos and Texans.
Oh shit.
You know what, man? I've been riding the Texans so many times, man. I'm gonna give this to Broncos, bro. I think they're gonna upset the Texans again on this.
Oh man, dude. This is a tough pick. Oh my god. Like the Texans, both teams.
The Broncos are on a 5-win. They're on a 5-win game streak. They beat the Chiefs. They beat the Bills. So I feel like this is gonna be easy for them to beat the Texans. But I think the Texans will put up a competition, though.
Oh yeah, exactly. I have to agree. Like in many ways, I believe that like this game could go into overtime. Right? And the Broncos could win this by a touchdown. They can win this by a touchdown, like get the 6 points. And then in some way, if the Texans get the ball first and they don't score, and if the Broncos get the ball and they freaking kick a field goal, it's over. So
Yeah,
easily, yeah. But I think the game's gonna go into overtime and the Broncos winning it off.
Power cord!
Okay. Wait a minute, this school started up again? Dang.
Wait, so who do you got winning?
Honestly, man, I think I got the Broncos. I got the Broncos over the Texans. But I'll say this though, they are gonna put up a fight. No lie. That's what's gonna happen.
Okay, next game we got Chargers and Patriots.
Oh man.
I mean, I'm picking the Chargers, but if the Chargers lose against the Patriots, they should have no way of getting into the playoffs. I mean, they're not making playoffs anyways, but
Yeah, it's not gonna matter though because they lost to the Ravens last week. But I got the Chargers over the
they should not
Patriots.
lose. Yeah, I want the Chargers to win, but they should not lose this game. No excuses to lose this game.
Yeah, definitely. Cause like Patriots lost to the Giants like a few days ago. So like here's the thing. It was an ugly game. It was very defensive, but the Giants got the win. I mean, it was a very low scoring game, but the Patriots got nobody. They don't have no offensive line, no defense. They don't have a good quarterback. Like, I see the Patriots tanking this season to try and get the number 1, number 2 overall pick in the NFL draft in 2024. So, like,
yeah, I don't think they're getting the number 1 pick. I think the number 1 pick is gonna go back to the Panthers since they're 1-10.
Oh yeah, exactly. But I think. Okay, but yeah, you're right. Because I'm thinking of the Bears being tied for the number 1 overall pick with the Panthers, but since the Bears won their game against the Vikings, I think they're no longer fighting for that spot anymore. So I can see the Patriots getting the number 3 overall pick in my book. But anyway, anyhow, I see the Chargers getting this one.
Huh?
They should get this one, honestly.
Yeah, because if they don't win, then, you know, somebody in that freaking coaching staff's gonna get fired. Like, no doubt about it. There's no freaking excuse for that.
Yeah, you know, and next up we got Cardinals and Steelers.
Steelers. I got Steelers
Feel the beat.
over the Cardinals.
Yeah.
Yeah, same here. Steelers are the better team. Next game, we got Dolphins and Commanders.
Ah, Dolphins all day.
Shred till I'm dead.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah. Here's
Dolphins are the better team. Commanders are trash.
yeah, definitely. We freaking rocked them twice. And then the Cowboys took care of them.
Yeah, the Giants will always own the Commanders.
Exactly. I agree. 110%.
So yeah, I got the Dolphins. And then next up we got Bucks and Panthers.
Bucks and Panthers?
Yeah, I got the Bucks on this one. Their Panthers are not going to win this season. They should.
Nope. Oh man. Yeah, I got the Bucks too, man. I got the Bucks. Yeah. Plus,
this next game. Wait, what were we saying?
okay, because here's the thing though. I think the NFC South doesn't look too good. It's like nobody wants to win that freaking division.
Whichever team wins the NFC South, they're gonna be first round exits.
Exactly.
Whether it be the Saints, the whether it be the Saints, Falcons, or the Bucks, they're gonna lose. They're gonna be first round exits. So I'm not really concerned about that.
Okay.
You know.
Alrighty then. Okay, what's the next game?
Oh, this next game is the rematch of last season's NFC Championship game. 49ers and Eagles.
Oh my god, yo. Hey Cameron, if you're still in the chat, even though you're not into football, Cameron, take a pick. Who do you think's gonna win? 49ers or the Philadelphia Eagles? Just pick. We'll give you a pick. Because I want to see who you think's gonna win this game. And then we'll give ours.
This is gonna be the game of the week. This is definitely gonna be game of the week, 100%.
Oh yeah, this is a primetime game, right?
Well, no, it's a 4:25 game, but I'm Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is going to be game of the week, so we're going to see it on TV 100%.
A 4 o'clock game? That should be a freaking primetime game.
Crossover!
Yeah, that should be
That's a fucking bullshit. That's stupid. Like, when you hear me say that, you know that that game should be a freaking primetime game. Like, come the fuck on, man. Like, dude.
Really want the... Yeah, I really want the Eagles to lose this game.
Sure.
You know what? I'm going to stick with the 49ers. You know what? I'm going to stick with the 49ers. I have faith in them. I really like the 49ers. I've been saying that for a while now. I'm sticking with them. You know what? I think the 49ers are going to successfully make the Eagles lose and cry.
Oh, man. Oh, man. You know what? Honestly, man, I agree. Because the 49ers, this is the revenge game for the San Francisco 49ers. So, with both teams with the best record in the league right now, I think the 49ers will hand the Eagles their second loss. No doubt about it, hands down. That's what I'm going for. I'm legitimately going for the San Francisco 49ers for this one. Like, oh man, dude, like, it's gonna be like, oh, Jesus, man. Like, once the Eagles lose, it's gonna be cry, Eagles cry.
Yeah, I'm gonna play that all week.
Oh man, dude. Oh, jeez, that's freaking funny. Oh man. Yeah, did I send you that the video when the Cowboy fans were crying when they lost to the Eagles?
Yeah, you did send me that. I saw it. Yeah.
Yeah, I watched that video and I laughed my fucking ass off like throughout the freaking video. Like, there's this one guy that was like just freaking crying, like, and this lady's like, every time that we go to a game, you start acting the fool. Every time the Cowboys lose.
Seriously.
Yeah, like, and he was just like, he was just freaking just crying and just like saying the beginning of the anthem, like, fly Eagles fly, like, oh my god, that was funny. Yo.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude, like, that's like the funniest thing ever. Ah, jeez.
Yeah.
I usually get a kick.
Yep.
I usually get a kick out of that whenever the Cowboys lose. Always. Because... And, you know, like, my brother over here, he knows that anytime I make fun of the Cowboys in front of my father, or when I post it on Facebook, yo, he's always got some kind of excuse. Even when our team loses, right? He's like, did your team lose? Because that only works when your team wins. And yeah, like this, bro, this is a true story, and this is on my Facebook. I think you saw this post though, but I told my brother about this. That our uncle and our father were going at it. They were going at it with the history of the two teams. And it's like, oh, your bum ass Cowboys didn't win the Super Bowl since 1995. You know? Oh my god. Like, it's the funniest thing ever.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Let's see. That game, we got Browns and Rams.
Ooh. I got the Rams over the Browns.
Yeah, same here.
Because I don't know how I feel about the Rams. I mean, not the Browns. Actually, sorry. I don't know how I feel about the Rams.
Yeah.
Because...
I mean, they're not that good, but I think it's gonna same thing happen again.
Yeah, I think
I
so
think it's gonna be
too.
the same thing.
Cause, oh
Yeah,
man,
and it's also, I believe, let me just double check. I think it's a home game for the, yeah, it's a home game for the Rams too, so I think that's also gonna play a factor.
it is exactly. It's gonna be a big difference right there.
Yep.
Because like playing at SoFi Stadium, it's very loud, and the Rams fans are very very crazy. So it's like,
Yeah, seriously.
it's gonna be loud, it's gonna be rowdy. If they're gonna give the Browns a very hard time to call plays, like even on third down situations. So that's gonna be very tough. It's gonna be very tough for those teams.
Yeah. Next game, we got our Sunday night game. Chiefs and Packers.
This is like the Chiefs' fifth 8 o'clock game. If I'm not mistaken, right?
I think so.
Jesus, dude. Alright, so let's see. Who's my pick for this one? The Packers did... You know what? I'm going with the Packers on this one. I'm gonna go with the upset and roll my dice.
I'm gonna play a safe card. I'm gonna go to the Chiefs.
Okay. Because it's
But
not
I
every...
really wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if the Packers somehow won.
Yeah, true. The better safe than sorry. Yeah, you're going with the safe pick. I'm just gonna roll my dice. Because...
And then last game, yeah, Monday night, Bengals and Jaguars.
Oof. The Jaguars are looking like a threat. I mean, the way that they've been playing lately, I believe the Jaguars are gonna win over the Bengals. That's how I see it. Uh-oh. He disconnected, guys. Hang on. Hjoshi will be back in a moment. So anyway, you know what? Do I do the one in Sumeru? See if I get anything good. Let's see. Wow. Okay. So, as I was saying, I got the Jaguars over the Bengals. Since...
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Bengals are not gonna... They may win a few games, but, you know...
Yeah, I agree. 110%. Because...
Yeah.
Like, I think the Jaguars are gonna get, a playoff spot, too. Since they're in, like, first place in the AFC South, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
So that's what,
Yep. Yep, and that's everything. That's all the games this week. The Giants have a bye. Just relax and then gear up.
Oh yeah, definitely. Who they got next after the bye week, though? I think...
We got the Packers Monday night.
The Monday night game. Yeah, I've heard that they're gonna actually try to move that game from the Monday night slot, but I don't know how that's gonna happen.
I hope they do. I hope they do, because I don't want to see the Giants on primetime, because we always lose primetime games.
Yeah, I agree. But then again, like, if they don't, then... You know, like, I'll be happy to watch it, but we'll have to see where it goes, because this is Tommy DeVito that's been giving us these wins. He gave us 2 wins. 2 wins against the Commanders and the Patriots. Like, I'd be surprised if Tommy DeVito gives us a 3rd win. But even if, like, you know, if he gives us, like, 5 or 6 straight wins, it's not going to be good enough. it's not going to be good enough to go to the playoffs. Even if they pass 8-8 and go 9-8, which I highly doubt that's going to happen, it's not going to be enough to go to the playoffs. Because look what the Lions did last year when they went 9-8. When they went 9-8, they didn't make the playoffs. They didn't make the playoffs, but it helped the Seahawks get in. So that's what happened. Oh, man.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Okay, this is what Cameron said. He said, at running back, call me an archaeologist, because he's got a large bone to examine. Okay.
It's corny. I get it, but it's corny.
Okay. Alrighty then, so that concludes like our picks. So I think I'm gonna continue on the stream. Hjoshi, you're free to go whenever you want.
Perfect. I mean, like I said, let's see how our picks go, and yeah, let's see. Thursday night game, first game of the week.
Alright, go Seahawks.
Alright, let's go, and I will see you at work on Saturday.
Alright, man. Alright, later.
Alright, peace.
Alright, guys. That was Hjoshi, so give him a round of applause for coming onto the stream for tonight, and I am definitely going to continue because there's some things that I have to go through today, and that is one of the events. And this time.
Oh yeah, we can pick off where we left off.
Okay. And Savage is here, guys. So we're gonna be talking about some stuff that. Some stuff. All right. All right. So what is it you wanted to talk about, Savage?
No. I was just gonna say that last night was the first time I watched a full episode of Raw in like what? Since we used to watch Raw at the house.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like
I remember
what, 6-7
that.
years already.
Yes.
I mean, it was alright. I mean, Randy Orton opened up because Randy came back in Survivor Series too. He got injured, so he was out for like a year and a half. And let me tell you, man, Randy looks fucking ridiculous. I don't know if you saw him.
Yeah, I saw him. Like
he's absolutely jacked.
He is. He looks a lot better than the last time we saw him when what's his name was still with the WWE before he got fired.
Who? Punk?
No, not CM Punk.
Riddle?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. When he was doing when he was working with him. Yeah, he looks better. He was definitely, on something to recover from his injuries, of course. So he came back looking all juicy. But so he opened up Raw. I thought Punk was gonna open up Raw, but that would have been a waste. Because of course, everybody was anticipating that episode, and if you give them Punk in the opening, a ton of people are gonna probably, drop off once they've seen what they want to see. So they saved him for the end.
Oh yeah, exactly.
But I mean, Randy did a return speech. Rhea came out.
Rhea Ripley.
Telling that, the landscape's changed and blah blah blah, and the Judgment Day run this shit now, and Dominic and that other kid that they're the new guy that they're with now, the little Irish guy, they attacked him.
A new job.
So then Randy was like, "Oh, Dominic wants to fight me, so let's set up a match." So he set up a match. Dominic and beat the shit out of him in that match, completely dominated. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, that's funny.
That was like the only good match that I was really into.
Yeah, that's what happens when Dominic Mysterio messes with Randy Orton. Yeah, he was slithering, Cameron. He was slithering to get Dominic Mysterio. I'll give you that.
Yeah, he just pummeled them, dude. He just absolutely ran him over. That was like the only good match. There was another tag. There was a couple of tag matches earlier that were alright, but it's like I don't care about those guys because this is the first time I'm seeing them.
Yeah, definitely.
So I'm not like I'm not invested in them yet. But
Oh,
it was
exactly.
alright.
But like, I really liked Drew McIntyre's like second run with WWE.
Yeah, it was better than his first. Cause his first he was like a jobber basically.
Yeah, because he was with
He was a
3MB.
yeah he was a nobody.
Yeah, I agree. But then like Gunther's being pushed a lot, because he was a
Oh
NXT
yeah,
superstar, and then he just feuded with the Miz too.
yeah. Well, and then Miz confronted him backstage on this episode too
Oh yeah,
about
exactly.
a title match.
Yeah, the Miz turned face though, basically in that feud, which I'm just
Yeah,
like, that's rare for him to actually do that.
I know. Yeah, but you gotta put him up against a monster heel like Gunther, because Gunther's not gonna be a face. He's a heel right now. Because what is his boys or whatever are heels too.
Oh yeah, definitely. Because I have to
Those
say,
other two guys.
Triple H like knows how to find good talent.
Yeah, I'll give him that. And it looks like he actually tries to, build them up.
Yeah, exactly.
Unlike
And I'm
Vince,
happy
who
that
loves
Triple
to
H
fucking
is...
bury people for the dumbest shit.
Yeah, Vince McMahon is always trying to bury people for no reason. Always. Alright, so... Okay, so...
But yeah. Oh, go ahead.
So, I'm gonna trigger a cutscene here, so... Once, like, my mic goes up, and that's when the cutscene comes out. Okay? So I'm gonna try and, finish up this quest as much as I can, and gather up some... Ooh. Cameron, you're bringing up some, like, a couple old school superstars, like Boogeyman. I remember Undertaker is like my favorite wrestler. Even when I was little, I loved the Undertaker. And it's funny, I was only like a few months old in 1990 when the Undertaker made his debut back in November.
Yeah.
Jeez. But the Fiend, man, I really feel bad for Bray Wyatt. Sadly, yeah. I remember hearing the news. I was just like, "What? Bray Wyatt passed away?"
Yeah, that was
Like,
crazy, man.
he at a very young age, a heart attack that he passed away from, which was very sad.
Yeah.
It was terrible. Like, gone too soon. I mean, really felt bad. Speaking of, let me change my characters before anything else. Let's see.
The campaign begins.
Ryan Shogun. Yeah. Really miss.
A pleasure to be
Really
working
am
with
gonna
you.
miss Bray Wyatt. He was like, all I can say is this though, that Bray Wyatt had the potential. He was a very talented wrestler.
Anything I can help you with?
And I really loved the Fiend character. The Fiend character was freaking cool. And the good thing about it though is that at least the Bray Wyatt had the opportunity to face the Undertaker. You know? I mean, that was one of my favorite matches. And then when Rusev was getting over with the crowd years ago before he left WWE, he got to face the Undertaker. Which, like, not a lot of new superstars get the opportunity to face the Undertaker. But, it was pretty cool to see some current superstars face the Undertaker. Yes. That was like the very first Fastlane when he did that. I remember. Alright guys, I'm about to trigger a cutscene here, okay? So, here we go.
Hey, Fremonade! Foxy! We're here!
Hello, Paimon. Hello, traveler.
Is the crown ready?
Yes, we're just waiting for Zuria now. She hasn't arrived yet.
Then let's wait for her a little while. Or
It's not too far from here anyway. Didn't she say she just lives on the hill over there?
Hey, traveler, Paimon.
Oh, and speaking of...
Found you two at long last. I'm so glad that you both are all right.
Huh? Why are you here, Miss Delaroche? And what could have happened to us?
What could have happened? That water imp Thelxie, of course. After I gave you that commission the other day, I began to get worried and went asking about the boy that went missing.
Oh, that? We've got it all figured out now. The boy you heard about was just Fremine. Even the missing fish was his fault. Don't worry, we'll help you get the fish back as soon as we're done with this job.
Oh, sorry about that. I've been diving in the area recently.
Huh? Fremine diving? No, that's not what happened at all. I've heard a completely different account. What I was told is that about a month ago, a child tied a bunch of heavy seashells onto his body and walked into this open stretch of water. He never came back. What could that be if not that water imp's work?
Are you sure?
100% sure. I've confirmed the account with several veteran fishermen I know. The child was only 8 years old. His name was Lescaut. Lescaut de Stray.
Wait, Lescaut de Stray?
Yeah, that's the name. They say the family took on the name after moving to the city from a place called Stray. Anyway, his mother is a pretty famous art dealer, while his father passed away from an accident many years ago. Oh, well, naturally, his mother was devastated by the incident and fell terribly ill. It's said that she left the court of Fontaine, and no one knows where she's gone.
It can't be, right? Lescaut d'Estray? Zuria d'Estray? It must be some sort of a coincidence?
I'm sorry, miss. We've got to go check on something right now.
Oh, I see. Well, you go on ahead. I just came to make sure that you're both all right. I'll head back then. Please remember to take care.
Okay, so it looks like we started the third part of this act, so looks like it's time to go to this house up there on the cliff, so let's get going.
Yeah. Did you hear me laughing?
Yeah, I heard you laugh.
I couldn't contain it because I'm playing Dishonored, and I was sneaking around, and there's a part in the beginning of a level where two rival gangs are fighting each other. It's like a 3-on-3 fight, and I never interfere. I let them kill each other, and I kill the last man standing always. So what happens this time is the fight goes differently every time because it's just AIs fighting each other, so it goes differently every time.
Yeah. Okay.
And they start fighting, and they get all huddled up, and the one chick in the gang like backs away from the rest of the group and throws this like acid bomb and kills every single one of them with one hit. I'm like, what the? They all collapse on top of each other and they make a big pile of bodies. I'm like, what the fuck was that? So I had to laugh. I was like, what?
God,
I've never seen that before. I had to fucking laugh, man.
Well, that's gonna hurt in the morning.
Friendly fire. I was like, damn. She chose the rivals and her own crew too.
Oh, dude. Friendly fire. Yeah. That is extremely funny. Oh man, that is crazy. Oh, you did not. Oh yeah, get the last hit while I freaking take your ass down. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I'd like to take the last hit.
This dance is for you.
Oh man. Good, that is so funny.
Yeah, man, that was. I'm annoying.
That tingle?
Shine down!
Here.
Yeah, I know, like, I was doing like one of the world quests Oh, I know about John Cena, yeah. John Cena's been, like, he started it, like, in 2003. Like, he started coming up with his,
My apologies.
like, because of his rap skills, like, he started, like, doing, like, his, Thugonomics, persona. During, like, his early years, and then, you know. And then when John Cena became, like, the face of the WWE, you know.
Today is a lucky day.
You know, he was face, he was like, he was the face throughout the rest of his career. So, I know everybody always hated, like, either you love him or hate him, you know. Like, he's going into the WWE Hall of Fame regardless.
Yeah.
So I've been to like a couple WWE shows though. I've been to SmackDown. I've been to Extreme Rules back in like 2014, and to my first WrestleMania. So I went to my first WrestleMania in 2016 in Dallas, Texas. It was a good experience. I'll tell you that for sure.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, a couple of more treasure hoarders.
To my hammer.
Yeah, I was doing like a world quest in Genshin Impact one time, and there was like a few other like I think it was treasure hoarders in another gang. They were fighting each other. I was like, what the heck? Like they're fighting each other. I was like, do I freaking fight them, or do I just, you know, stay out and just let these two fight? So I just did a little bit of both. I stayed out of it, I stayed out of it for a bit, and I was like, you know what? Let me just stay out of it. And then, like, at the same time, I actually, like, beat them up while they were, like, all caught off guard.
Yeah. It's always funny to observe how the AI, you know, interacts with each other when it's, like, you know, completely unscripted.
Yeah, I know.
It's always funny to see those outcomes.
Oh,
Is this
definitely.
Madame Destray's place?
Alright, guys, another dialogue here.
Who are you? I have a patient here who needs quiet bed rest. Please leave us be unless you have anything urgent to report.
This is the residence of Zuria Destri, and I am Jala Khan, her family doctor. What did you mean by your question just now? Who else could be my patient?
Your patient should be Zuria's son, right? She told us herself that her son had contracted loneliness syndrome.
No, you're right. Young Master Lascaux did have that illness once upon a time, but well, the young master's no longer with us. And now the Madame has come down with the same illness. Are you her friends by any chance? Oh, so when she had requested time to go out over the past few days, it was so she could spend them with you.
So, if I'm understanding this right, the one who's suffering from uncontrollable delusions is the Madame herself? She believes her son is still alive?
That is correct. When the young master disappeared, she was organizing an art exhibit that she had specifically prepared for him. But since she had to leave the house, she was unable to see her son one last time. That might have been the trigger for her regret. Or perhaps the family's fall into loneliness and grief was inevitable as soon as the old master passed away. First the son, and then the mother.
But how could that be? She really looked like she had a handle on everything. Her smile was so lovely, and she even told us to stay optimistic. But you're saying she...
Those actions are proof that she can no longer differentiate between fantasy and reality.
Then, all the other things that she told us about her son, were those fake too?
No, those were all real. Although, they were all things that happened before the young master left us for good. Madame's time has just never moved forward since his passing.
I see. So after her son left, she created a fantasy world where her son was still with her. She was looking for a way to cure his illness when she ran into us.
She has been in a good mood the past few days, even humming a song when she returned from her stroll. She even began discussing with me the idea of using deliberate guidance to ease the illness. It was all going well, until last night. She spent a whole night staring at the shell the young master left behind, and the words that he had inscribed onto it. Then she broke down once more. I prescribed some sedatives, and she's currently resting.
But then what should we do? How can we help her? There has to be something we can do.
Don't panic, Paimon. Even though this is a devastating piece of news, we must all calm down first. What should we do? I need to think. I need to remember the old house of the hearth and the children who lived in it. Those patients and what their doctors said back then. What if... Dr. Jalacan, have you seen a picture book? The Madame should have brought it back with her.
Are you thinking about trying the guidance therapy she talked to me about before? It's worth a shot. I'll go get the book.
Yes, this is it. That's right. If what Dr. Jalacan said was true, the past few days have been very helpful to Zuria, so we should complete this journey. We need to show her that her child has found a happy ending in the world of her dreams.
But wouldn't that just make it harder for her to accept reality?
One must first face reality before accepting it. The Madame has been crushed by her feelings of grief and can no longer bring herself to face reality. Our first priority would be to get her out of this state.
Right. Before today, I had thought she wanted to use Thelxie's fantastic adventures to save her son. But now, I think she might need it to save herself. And if we could complete it, we should be able to give her some feeling of inspiration and closure. Maybe those feelings would be enough to give her some courage to face reality again. There's no time to waste. Let's set off right away.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Alright, sorry about that, guys. So... looks like we're gonna have to... Oof, I don't know. That's a tough question. Like... I would be amazed if I was in the world of Genshin Impact. Like... my brother does not play Genshin, unfortunately.
No, I don't play that.
Okay, so looks like we're gonna have to go to this area over here. Alright. This way. Huh? That's funny. That treasure wasn't there. Just where did this come from? Alright, looks like I'm gonna have to go get that treasure chest. Go claim that sucker. Alright, who are the enemies guarding it? Oh no! This is new. Okay, so looks like I'm gonna have to figure out how to do this. Let's see. No.
Illusion shattered.
So I think my internet connection is a little bit better now.
Here come the
Like
fireworks.
the lag and stuff. Honestly, man, I think it always happens when you have it connected to an Ethernet cable. You know, I think that's what's going on because that's not the first time that has happened. Because that hasn't happened to me since like the Xbox 360 days, when I had my old console connected to an Ethernet cable. Because that was the one thing that sucked the most. Alright, here we go. Okay. As of right now, what he's playing now, he's playing Dishonored. Obviously, it's one of the yeah, I've seen my brother play that game before. It's actually really good. Nope. No good. Darn it. There we go. Nope, no good. Okay. Good, Cameron, what software are you using to do stuff like that? Because I know Sony Vegas Pro like allows you to do stuff like that, but
What do we have
Sony
here?
Vegas Pro is like very, very pricey, if I'm not mistaken.
To do what?
You know, like doing like found footage or like clips, like stuff like that. You know,
Found footage.
either making anime clips and stuff. Okay. Anyway, so with me, because like the software that I use for my AMVs is Windows Movie Maker 6.0. So that's the one I've been accustomed to use for like such a very long time. But like I've tried like different other softwares for AMVs, but some of them are very complicated. It's like, what do I do? Because there are some like different transitions and different effects where it's just like, it's like totally not my style, you know? So there are times that has happened beforehand. Okay, so let's see. Who am I using? Oh, no lie on that one. That is hard. Okay, what do we... You and me now? Ryan Shogun. Oh yeah, because the anime style in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure's insane. Like, it's so different. It's very different. And it's like one of the most popular animes out there. I think the anime is still ongoing because like there's so many adaptations to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I don't even know what season they're on. I think I stopped at Stardust Crusaders, if I'm not mistaken. I think. Ah, nuts, it's these guys. I'm gonna need Zhongli for this one. Okay. Well, I think I know who I'm going. I think I know what I'm going for. I think I'm going for an. Yep. I'm going with this team. 2 Electros, 1 Dendro, and a Geo character.
We're here again. This is the final part of Phelxie's journey, but the most important person is missing.
Everyone, please don't be so down and gloomy. Remember what she told us? If we were to feel troubled, the patient would become anxious as well.
You're right. Paimon needs to smile. If we have to give something to Zuria, it should be our smiles. We have to keep smiling as we finish this adventure. And then she'll be able to recover, right everyone?
Yeah, I'm sure she will.
Oh! Be careful, brave adventurers. Here come the evil monsters that stole the crown. They're... Let's eat these Cyclops. Beat them up. Shadow Raven, let night fall.
These guys are in trouble.
Poet Emma, help!
Watch out, everyone! They're coming at us again!
There's no need to fear. Prince Phelxie looks stronger than ever today. He must be going all out.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking because like when I first started playing the game, that was my first
Inazuma
thought
shines eternal.
when I first started playing Genshin Impact.
Illusion shattered.
Stabilize.
These guys are trouble.
Wings of darkness. Come, sever night from... Shine down.
Try this on the side.
Getting here! Going under!
That brought him out.
Pair!
Oh, you're not the final enemy, right? We'll reclaim the crown for you now, Your Highness!
On, reveal thyself.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
this time I'm trying to go too far.
Just like we rehearsed.
Order guide.
Nope, nice try.
Gather.
Torn to oblivion.
Now you're dead.
Shadow Raven, let night fall.
Getting here. Dead reckoning. Frost is coming. Pair.
Oh, so he has the 3-move set, 3-move element skill set. Okay, so
Getting here.
nice. Like Reggie Rock, Red Jack,
I'm
Red
sorry.
Steel, and
I have to
Reggie
go.
Vegas.
I made a promise to my friends, and I'm already very late.
But, Madame, you're still...
Don't try to stop me. Today's the most important
Hold on.
day for
Oh,
treating
dialogue here.
Thelxie. We'll use the guidance method. Didn't you also say that you'd think it'd work?
I'm not trying to stop you, Madame. It's just... Could you tell me the name of your child?
Dr. Jalacan, how can you forget the name of your own patient? His name is Thelxie. He's the prince of the kingdom of water imps. We will go today to reclaim his crown and attend his coronation ceremony.
I see. Madame, please rest assured, everything is still on schedule. Your friends have already departed to find... Wait, look. They've already returned.
Zuria! Zuria! We've retrieved the crown!
Paimon, everyone, have you really?
Yes, but the coronation ceremony still hasn't taken place, because we felt like you should be the one to preside over it.
Wonderful, how wonderful! Thelxie, my child, are you hearing this? Everything you lost will now come back to you, and soon, very soon, you will never be lonely again.
And the last page of the picture book. It's still waiting for you to illustrate in color.
Right, the picture book. But I don't know what I should put on the last page.
Don't worry, Thelxie and his friends all know what should go on it. Get ready, Zuria. We'll describe everything for you.
Okay.
At last, Thelxie and his friends were able to drive off the final invading monsters and achieve a dashing victory. Their success was complete, and the recovered crown resplendent.
The water imps, finally returning to their homes, showered the prince with love and applause as he greeted them. They once again offered their precious shells to the prince and reconstructed the rainbow bridge of old. As he watched the scene unfold, the prince could not help but be touched by its beauty.
Moved by everyone's happiness, the prince stepped onto the rainbow bridge and took a good look at all the friends who had gone on the journey with him. There stood the traveler, Goddess Paimon, Fremine, and... Huh? Where's the last person? The prince looked frantically around, but could not find the person he wanted to see most. At that moment, the person suddenly appeared on the other side of the bridge. She walked towards him with a smile and slowly lifted her veil.
The prince could not hold back his tears. He recognized then that the mysterious person that had been by his side the whole time was none other than his mother. Zuria walked across the bridge and placed the crown above the prince's head. She smiled down upon him as she said, "My prince, my king, you shall never, ever need to feel lonely again."
That's the end of the story, Zuria.
Thank you. Thank you all. I am so sorry, my child. Maman should have spent more time with you. Did you hear the story?
Oh my god.
You'll never have to feel lonely again. Mama loves you too.
What's happening? Is Zuria talking to Thelxie?
Quick, put on my diving helmet. There's a transcription module in it that's compatible with Thelxie's output signals. You should be able to use it to understand what Thelxie's saying.
Oh shoot, looks like we're about to witness something here. Hang on.
Mama loves you too.
But I love you more, Mamo.
What? Did you see something?
Maman, I'm getting a little sleepy. If it's time for bed, can you hum a lullaby to me again?
Of course, my dearest child. As long as you want to hear it, Mama will always hum for you.
Thank you, Maman. Your lullaby has always been my favorite. Now that I've heard it, I can return to my dream and to the kingdom of water imps in peace.
My poor darling. Please don't forget. I will always love you. My love is greater than the entire distance between here and the kingdom of water imps.
I won't forget, Maman. And so is my love for you. Greater than the entire distance between here and the kingdom of water imps. Good night, Maman.
Okay, that was very emotional. Like, that was crazy. I did not expect that. Oh shoot.
Traveler, Paimon, you're here.
Fremine! Why did you call us in such a hurry? Did you hear something from Zuria? Oh, if it's not good news, Paimon doesn't want to hear it!
Don't worry, it's definitely great news. The Madame came here for a visit just now with her doctor. Color has returned to her cheeks, and she sounded full of energy as well. She said she'd like to return to the court to continue hosting the art exhibit. But this time, she'll work with her doctor to exhibit some picture books related to the illness. Of course, Thelxie's fantastic adventures and the guidance therapy will be included in the exhibit as well. She'd like to use her experience to help others.
That's wonderful! So it wasn't bad news after all.
Mm-hmm. Here, please take this picture book with you. The Madame wanted you to have it. If, at some point in the future, you were to run into someone with similar troubles, she hopes the book would be of use to you.
But this is her son's story, right? Is it really okay to give the book to us?
Don't worry, it's just a copy. She still has the original. It's extremely important to her.
Alright, then there's no problem. It feels good knowing we've contributed to something important. Paimon definitely didn't expect the fantasy adventure to be so useful. Paimon was a little worried about how everything would turn out. After all, fantasy is just fantasy.
Paimon, do you know what the Madame said? She said that at the moment when she placed the crown on Thelxie's head, she felt like she really saw something beautiful. Her child had returned, and he told her that he loved her. She also said that was when she was finally able to bid farewell to her son. She felt like at that moment, she was healed by some mystical power, and she was filled with courage from head to toe.
Oh, really? But could that just be another part of her fantasy?
Perhaps. But if fantasy is just fantasy, and the fantasy world is not real, then how could it still grant us these powers that we can continue to use in the real world?
But what else could it be?
A descent of the fairy tale world into the real world. At that time, the wondrous fairy tale temporarily became reality and influenced real things in our world. That has to be what happened. You saw it too, didn't you?
But that can't be what happened, right? There's just no way. Wouldn't it be like a miracle if that really happened?
Yes, I suppose that would be a miracle. I hope that everyone who's found themselves in a dark place would be able to see something beautiful and experience a miracle for themselves.
Wow, that was freaking awesome. Alright, is there something I can actually claim before claiming this? Because this is 1500. I don't... Or so I claimed already... I could do a few more domains because I need to do like 3 more. And then boom, that's 450 and then... That's 10 furnishings. Oh, fly me to the moon. That's been... That song is like... Has been tested time and time again. And I know Fly Me to the Moon is the Frank Sinatra song. There's like many versions of that song. I think recently last year, Mark Tremonti did a cover to that too. What's going on here? Dude. Looks like my internet's starting to get wonky again. It figures you gotta go into the red. Yeah, Mark Tremonti has a covers album actually. He has a Mark Tremonti has an album called Mark Tremonti Covers Frank Sinatra. So that's actually I've actually listened to a few songs on that covers album. It's not that bad. Like, I really enjoy Mark Tremonti's stuff. Especially, like, his stuff on Alter Bridge and, like, his solo band, Tremonti. But, like, I won't mention the other band because, you know, there's some people that don't like this band. Because even though Mark Tremonti was from... even though Mark Tremonti got his start, but, you know... They're one of the most hated bands.
Oh, really?
One of them. He knows what he's talking about. So we just mentioned them, just for the hell of it.
I mean, I don't see why not.
Yeah. The band that Mark Tremonti started off with was Creed.
Creed, I would say Creed is hated, but I wouldn't put it hated on the level of like a,
like Nickelback.
Nickelback, yeah.
They're most hated. Nickelback is so hated. Because they've gotten like so much success. Just shoot this bird. Oh man. Okay. We got ahead of everything, right? Hold on. Got something. No. Oh, we got test runs. That's right. New test runs. I think I got a second. Yep, I got his second constellation, I think, or first. I don't know.
A blade and
first or second. I didn't get a lot of constellations for Fremine. No, C3. Now he's C4. Alright. So let's see here. Event details. 12, 18, 24. So, all 5 of these feature some challenges. Like, 60 of them, all 5 will be equal to, like, 300 Primo Gems. Okay. Alright, so let's go there. Shall we? So, we're gonna try and get all 5 challenges done in this stream. And then once it's done, I'm gonna wrap up the stream. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Almost messed up on that one. Okay, yeah, so I'm going the right way. Nice. Tomorrow night, you guys are gonna be seeing the return of the Legend of Dragoon. Just be advised that I am grinding the characters in the Legend of Dragoon to get their final movesets. So, if you guys do not know what the Legend of Dragoon is, it is basically one of the rarest games in the PS1 era. Back in 1999 in the year 2000. Now, if you have owned this game, like physically own it. Back then, the game had 4 discs, which equals 4 chapters. And the game is actually like really long. So, like, basically, owning that game would make you a freaking god.
Oh my god.
Weakling score, what the heck? Rowdy weakling score multiplier times 1, what the hell? Rowdy lackey score multiplier times 2. Well, let's go with the second multiplier. Let's see how that is. We'll see where it goes. Alright. And if these chumps are level 80 or level 70, then I'm going up to level... They're going up to the times 4 multiplier. I don't care. Official... Let's see. Ryan Shogun. Oh, it's these guys. Oh, let's do this. There's one game me and Savage played months ago, but I was on vacation when I was hanging out with them, and we played this one game that is freaking hard. And we could barely beat these bosses. I don't know if you guys heard this game, but
Cuphead.
this game, yes. Man, I freaking hate that game. Like, it's
another test subject.
So freaking
Fry.
You can't run. Level 70.
Well,
shine down.
Am I joking, you guys?
By royal decree. Wings of darkness. Come, sever night from death. The Temple of Wisdom. I'm getting sick again.
Care for the
This may hurt a little.
There is no escape.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Share my knowledge.
The show's only just begun. Care for the
Yeah, no, he's like one of the best characters out there. Oh no.
The Temple of Wisdom.
Like, Nahina's the Dendro Archon. Oh hell no, you guys are not trying to pick me.
Wings of darkness.
Dance with me.
Come, sever night from death.
Inazuma shines eternal. Be a good shine down, won't you?
Like, if you think Nahina's cute, wait till I bring out Fleet.
It's successful. Hey.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Oh man, this chump is so dead. Oh,
now you shall perish.
Who said you can freaking try to attack me?
Care for the dance.
Another test subject.
The Temple of Wisdom. I see everything. Wings of darkness.
Dance
Come,
with me.
sever night from day.
Man. Let's see. These guys are too easy. Level 70? No. Watch these guys be on level 100. I guarantee you. We're gonna, Okay, so... This is who I'm putting. I'm putting Ryan Shogun in, I'm putting Official back in. And then, what I'm gonna do is that I'm legitimately gonna put in Colette. This is gonna be very overpowering. Because these guys are going down. Wait till you see Klee, Cameron, because like that's like everyone's favorite bomber. Because she's like a nice catalyst user, and And like her weapons are like bombs.
A new job.
Let's see how you guys like freaking dealing with falling.
You can't run.
Bitch.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Bring it on.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Illusion shattered.
The Temple of Wisdom. Everyone will please. Just like we rehearsed.
Now you shall perish.
There we go. Oh, you guys got wiped out.
Share my knowledge. I see everything.
Wings of darkness. Come, sever night from
Damn, you guys suck. Even level 90, you guys can't handle my You guys can't handle my freaking Picks-Genshin. It's my Jewel Electro. You guys are insane.
Make yourself a who.
Killjoy, we've only just begun.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Goodness gracious.
Dance with me. The show's only just begun. Shadow Raven, let night fall. Now you shall perish. Illusion shattered.
The Temple of Wisdom.
You can't run.
Everyone will please.
Well, neither can I. Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Just like we rehearsed.
Aw, man. 4,492. Swirling vortex. Oh, okay. Thunderous poetry. Yeah, I got my own writing shogun to deal with, so yeah. We'll put I'll hate them in. I have my own writing, so boom. Boom. Writing shogun, official, and Cole in. Yeah. Oh, these room guards are going down. Actually, wait. Do I take Cole out in favor for Zhongli? It is 11:39 right now, so let's see. What's the question? Let's see how this works, and if it doesn't work, then I'll take Cole out in favor for Zhongli. Because writing official with Cole and I'll hate them should be a good combination. Because with him around, things will be good pretty quick. Got 4,000. It's a lot better. So getting 2 or 3, it's okay. I can always try to get the last ones like off stream, so that's okay. I'm just here for the primos.
Flicker. Yeah. Diffract.
Don't touch me!
Inazuma shines eternal. There is no escape.
Try this on the side.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Here you are. The process of elimination.
Oz, reveal thyself. Shadow Raven, let night. Now you shall perish. Shine down.
Fallen Emma, help!
Oh, they got knocked out.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Illusion shattered.
Just like we rehearsed.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
There is no escape.
Oh, you're not gonna do that.
Inazuma shines eternal. Illusion shattered.
Try this on your side.
I'll try to do stuff myself over there, but that's not helping.
Shadow Raven, let night fall.
Diffract.
Torn to oblivion. Shine down.
Okay, I don't know. Ah, time ran out. Shoot. Okay, we're gonna have to try that again. That was not the way how I expected. We'll use the trial version of the Shogun. We'll use, I'll hate them again. Who's the better character, honestly? Let's see. I could keep using Fischl, since Fischl's level 90, and then I can have Calling in again. So, let's try again. And if this does not work, then, you know what? It is what it is. I'm about to reach the 2-minute mark, so like, the 2-hour mark, so like, I'm gonna have to stop after this, so I'm gonna have to wrap it up. So I would continue, but I can't. So after this one, it's just gonna be a wrap up. Alright. Oops. Ah, shoot, I was not ready.
There is no escape.
Flicker. Scatter.
Fallen Amber, help! Wings of darkness, come, sever night from day.
Inazuma shines eternal. Shine down.
Go! By royal decree.
Here you are.
As you wish, main Fräulein.
There is no escape. Torn to oblivion.
Try this on your side.
The process of elimination.
Oz, reveal thyself.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Just like we rehearsed.
Oh.
Now you shall perish. Illusion shattered.
Shadow Raven, let night fall.
Scatter.
Fallen Amber, help! Right?
Torn to oblivion.
Wings of darkness, come, sever night, just like we rehearsed.
Flicker. The process of elimination.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Fallen Amber, help!
Hey, wait a minute. I didn't even have the chance to actually, you know. Ah, that's some bull crud. Oh well, you know what? Oops. Not mean to do that. I hit the try again button by accident. Alright guys, I'm wrapping this up for tonight. So there will be another Genshin stream Friday. Tomorrow it's going to be a Legend of Dragoon stream with my brother Savage, which he will be joining me tomorrow night, somewhere starting around 9 o'clock, 9:30 at the latest.
Yeah.
So we're going to be grinding on the characters, trying to get their last and final move sets, so that way like I could be able to do end game in the Legend of Dragoon. That's the main goal. That is like the main goal in the Legend of Dragoon, just so you guys are aware. So that's what's gonna happen. So from like this goes to one more. So thank you all for coming up to the stream and showing up, and I see me and Hjoshi doing our picks, and then you know, I'm tired too, so it's about the time for me to go to bed as well. So until then, guys, I'm Lpcruz212 and Savage 6 Killer, and we're signing out for the night.
Peace.